Hi, my name is Angie. We are going to go over the basics of essential oils today, okay? We're going to go over one of the most popular Young Living starter kits. It's called the Premium Essential Oils Starter Kit, and it's what qualifies you as a Young Living member. And being a Young Living member doesn't mean anything scary. There are no commitments. You don't have to order monthly, although most people do. You don't have to sell. All it means to have a membership to get a starter kit is that you now have your own online account that you can log into at any time and order any of the products on the Young Living website for 24% off. Okay, that's it. That's what it means to be a member. So let's go over how to use these 12 essential oils that come in this starter kit. So there are 3 ways to use essential oils. You can breathe them in, you can apply them topically, and you can ingest some of them. So what is in this bottle? There should be nothing in here except powerful plant juices, okay? So it's not magic, it's not a trick. It actually works because we're using the power of florals, spices, herbs, plants to help support different areas of our wellness. So you may see that like turmeric helps reduce inflammation in our bodies. It does. That is how our bodies respond to turmeric. And there are endless powerful plants and herbs and spices that help us in so many different ways. So when you have a collection of these 12 bottles of oils, you basically have a solid foundation of tools in your arsenal to support your health and wellness, okay? We're talking respiratory, immune support, emotional support, stress relief, pain relief, okay? So stick with me. So we compress these plants into these little bottles. And let's talk about the first way to use them, which is to breathe them in. So you can even just take a deep breath right from the bottle, and it will affect your olfactory system in your brain. And it actually will change your emotions, even like, I don't know if you just noticed that, like it automatically helps my shoulders lower and I'm feeling more relaxed. This particular essential oil is called Valor, which is our anxiety blend. It helps people with nervous energy. It was actually developed to help soldiers returning back to civilian life who were having trouble sleeping and other disruptive issues that were happening emotionally for them. And it worked amazingly, and it worked amazing for me. This was sort of my gateway oil. And another way to breathe in an essential oil is called tent inhalation. Okay, so we're gonna do it right now. You're gonna put a drop in your palm. Valor is actually blue because of the flower blue tansy, which is in this blend. Isn't that amazing? Okay, that's tent inhalation. You cup your hands over your nose and mouth, and you take a deep, slow breath in, and then you remove your hands and you breathe out like you're breathing through a straw. Okay, it's like seriously life-changing. And then you always have to rub the excess into your hair so it acts like a little diffuser throughout the day. Okay, so that's Valor. It really helped me control my nervous energy. My kids love this too. Helps with like big emotions. So another way to breathe in an essential oil is to use a diffuser. So you see the one I have here is called the Aria. It has a maple base and a glass dome and a remote. And how you use a diffuser, I'll show you on the Desert Mist. This is another one of our most popular diffusers. Is you fill it with water. You fill the vessel with water, and then you add 5 to 10 drops of the essential oil that you want to be diffusing in your house, and then you plug it in, and it pumps out these tiny particles of the essential oil that remain called an atomizing diffuser. So as the water is misting out, each atom of the essential oil remains intact. So if you're diffusing Valor and you're breathing in that diffused air, you're actually getting the whole benefits of the whole plants that are in this blend into your body. So diffusing is hugely powerful, a powerful way to get these into your body. Okay, so breathing them in. A second way to use essential oils is by applying them topically, okay? What we put onto our skin gets absorbed into our bloodstream. Our skin is like a fishing net. It lets stuff out, like sweat, toxins, and it lets stuff in. Okay, so whatever personal care products we're using, the deodorant we're swiping on every day, the lotions we're using, it's getting into our system. So we have to be really careful about what we're using. There's a really good resource called the Skin Deep Database. You can Google it. And it's not related to Young Living, but it actually rates the toxicity level of the personal care products that are on the market. So it's really eye-opening. And that being said, Young Living is the highest quality essential oil company on the planet. We are steps above organic. They have its own class of certification, which we call Seed to Seal, the Seed to Seal guarantee. So you cannot plant a Young Living seed into any soil that has had any pesticides for the past 70 years. From the moment the seed goes in the ground, it is taken care of with the utmost care. And the entire process of maintaining the plants to harvesting the plants and getting them in the bottle, there are no better essential oils on the planet than Young Living. They're the most pure and they're the most powerful. So if we are using these plants that are healthier, they have no pesticides, they're reaching their full potential and they're gonna affect your body even better, okay? So applying them topically. Many essential oils you can just pour right from the bottle onto your skin. Put a drop right on your wrist, put a drop on your chest. Some essential oils are what we call hot. Some of them are a little spicy. My humidifier is freaking out. Okay, so a spicy essential oil, what could be a good example I could use? Thieves. Thieves is our immune support blend. This is a blend of clove, cinnamon, lemon. Okay, so these are ones that, like, if you can imagine, like, you don't want to dump cinnamon spice into your eyes. It's spicy, it's hot. So what you want to do as you're getting used to essential oils and learning what's hot, what's not, what does my skin like, what doesn't my skin like, you're going to want to dilute them. Diluting just means adding a carrier oil when you're applying an essential oil topically. A carrier oil is just a vegetable oil that basically should have no aroma, and it just helps spread out the essential oil and make it a little bit less concentrated. So a way to do that would be to put a drop of essential oil in your hand. We're still on Valor here. And put a squirt. This is the Young Living V6 oil. It's a blend of vegetable oils that can be used. It's their carrier oil. And then you can apply it to your skin. That way you know it's not super concentrated and it's just going to be a little bit more diluted. Okay? So that leads me to the third way to use essential oils, which is ingesting some of them. With Young Living, you know that you can ingest an essential oil if it's in a white label and it says the word vitality on it. Okay, so the Thieves blend that we just discussed is an essential oil blend that you can ingest because what is in this? Clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. These are all things that we can put inside our body. Okay, so this is spicy, as you can imagine, but you can add a drop to your tea. You can put a drop under your tongue, okay, and swallow it down. This is for immune support. And how this blend came about was during the plague, a group of grave robbers kept seeing that all these other people were getting sick and dying. So they created a blend of herbs and spices that they would cover their body with when they were robbing graves so they wouldn't catch the plague. And it worked. So that's how it came about. We use thieves religiously. And the way that I like to use it is by diffusing it in my house daily. I also do ingest it. You can put a drop under your tongue, add a drop to your tea, like I mentioned, and we apply it topically. So specifically the way that I use this on my kids, because I feel like they're the ones that I really like to push the immune support, is I like to do foot rubs. So our feet, the bottom of our feet, are a great place to apply essential oils because the pores on your feet are larger. And like we talked about, our skin absorbs what we put on it. Okay, you might even remember the Vicks commercials. They encouraged you to put the Vicks Vapor Rub on the bottom of an infant's foot because they're too little to kind of like have it on their chest close to their face. But if you put it on the bottom of their feet, their body absorbs it. And so that's the same principle that we use with thieves. So we do foot rubs. So I put a drop or two of thieves in my hand. I put a squirt of carrier oil in my hand, and then I rub their feet, rub the bottom of their feet, and then I put their socks on. So I know their body is absorbing these immune supportive qualities. And we notice that even when we're around people who are not well, it passes us by. Okay, so it's really, really amazing to see them working. Okay, so let's talk about a few other essential oils here. Actually, first we'll talk about the Thieves Household Cleaner. Speaking of this Thieves blend, Young Living has created a whole line of products based on that blend, as you can imagine. And this household cleaner is the jam. And when you get this starter kit, it comes with this pouch. You empty this pouch into a whole spray bottle and then you fill it with water. And there you have your multi-purpose household cleaner for less than 25 cents a bottle. And I use it for everything. It is the only cleaner that I use. It works amazing, it smells amazing, and it's completely non-toxic. Okay, and here you get a sample of the Thieves hand sanitizer. Woo, it smells like peppermint, and it doesn't dry out your skin. Okay, let's talk about some other oils that you can ingest. Citrus Fresh and lemon. These are amazing to add to your water. You can add them to cooking, you can add them to baking, you can diffuse them, you can apply them to your skin. And the amazing thing about citrus is that all citrus plants have something in them called D-limonene. And what this is a property in these citruses that when put under the microscope, scientists noticed that it actually reverses cellular mutation. Okay, and I'm sure you see stuff go by about how important it is to have citruses in your body. This is a super easy, delicious way to get citruses into your body, helping support your cells, okay? And another way that citruses are so powerful is they're degunking, okay? So that's why they're so good for cleaning, like pine sol, orange, and all that kind of stuff, because the citrus is just like kind of gets the gunk off. So if you have like a sticker stuck on your carpet, put a drop of lemon or Citrus Fresh on it, and it really removes like the adhesive stuff. And you can also kind of think about what that's doing, helping our bodies. When you have a glass of water in the morning with a drop of lemon in it, amazing. So it's helping keep your body running smoothly, nice and clean. Another one that we can ingest is called Digise. This is probably one of the essential oils that we use most in my house because it supports your digestive system. I don't understand how this works so quickly, but it does, okay? So it has a strong flavor. It's a blend of tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise. So if you are like a little bit familiar with like maybe some crunchy things, those are all plants that you will have heard of that help support your digestive system. So like if you have an upset stomach, you might want to take a peppermint. Ginger's in here. Maybe you've been pregnant and people tell you, oh, if you're nauseous, chew on ginger. It's all in here, okay? It's so incredibly powerful. So we have a system in our house. My husband, if he comes up to me like this with his tongue up, I know he needs 2 drops of Digise. He likes to take 2 drops. and it gives him relief. For my kids who don't like to put drops under their tongue, applying it topically to their abdomen, I put a couple drops in my hand, a squirt of carrier oil, although this isn't really a hot oil, and then I rub it in a clockwise motion on their abdomen, and it gives them relief. It's really, really amazing. And then peppermint is unbelievably refreshing. You can use this, again, it's Vitality, so you can ingest it. You can put this in your cooking, your baking, your beverages. You can diffuse it, okay? Very cooling, very energizing. Also very good for head tension. If you want to put a drop under your tongue, a lot of people will put a drop of peppermint on their thumb and press it against the roof of their mouth, and that helps relieve head tension. Okay, so we have a couple more to go over here. Lavender, we call this the Swiss Army knife of oils. So if you have a health issue that comes up, go on Google, go on Pinterest, and say, this is my problem, and essential oils. Many, many times, lavender is going to be one essential oil that's going to help you with that problem, okay? So we're going to be breathing this in. We're going to be applying this topically. Amazing for skin. Lavender comes from the French word to clean, okay? It's very underestimated. This is a powerful oil. It helps prevent yucky stuff from growing places, okay? So if you have like those rough patches of skin that can tend to harbor like bacteria and it can make it worse, you add some lavender to your lotion or put lavender with the carrier oil on, and it will help heal the skin and prevent the yucky stuff from growing. It also smells super calming, super relaxing. Diffuse it at night to help you calm down and relax. Incredibly powerful oil there. Okay, let's talk about Raven. And when you see Raven, you want to think about respiratory, okay? So this smells like mentholy, minty. It's an incredible breathing system opening oil here. You can, as soon as you smell it, you can like feel yourself opening up and breathing easier. A lot of people like to use this when they're exercising, like put a drop on your chest or just taking some deep breaths from the bottle so that it helps them breathe easily when they're exercising. How I tend to use Raven the most often is if somebody is having cough, trouble breathing, respiratory issues, I'll diffuse Raven while they sleep next to their bed, so they're breathing in that like really opening oil all night long. And if somebody does have a cough, you can make like a little chest rub. Just put a couple drops of Raven in your hand, put a carrier oil and rub it on their chest or rub it on the bottom of their feet, okay? Panaway, you wanna think about, this is basically a non-toxic plant-based icy hot, if you're familiar with that product. It seriously like melts away the tension in your muscles and your ligaments. So a lot of people who are really into working out, or maybe if you have pain in your hands and things like that, you can use Panaway. So you want to dilute this one. It's hot, but a lot of people use it straight once you know how your skin like can handle it, because it really is so relieving. Frankincense. Okay, so frankincense is one of the highest valued essential oils on the planet. And this is one of the oils that was brought to baby Jesus because it's so high valued. And how we get frankincense is from the boswellia tree. And what they do is they cut a little slice in the tree, and then it sends this resin to the cut, and it actually heals the cut in the tree. So some smart person years ago was like, maybe that resin can help us humans too, heal our cuts and all those things. So do some Googling. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not here to tell you how to live your life and how to heal your cuts. But Google frankincense, you will be mind blown at how important it is that we are getting this onto our skin, breathing it in. It's really powerful for healing, like I said, skin, okay? This is amazing to smooth the appearance of your skin. I add a drop or two to my face moisturizer every day to help prevent wrinkles. If anybody gets a boo-boo or a cut or anything like that, frankincense, okay? We also call it the mood adjuster. So diffusing it, it just has a really calming, grounding quality to it. Okay, 2 more. So peace and calming and stress away. These are emotional support oils. Stress away is a blend that has like vanilla in it. It smells like vacation in a bottle. So if you tend to have stress, so this is one that you can breathe in or apply it topically. And this is really popular. In your starter kit, these aroma filaments come with it, which just means that you take off the dropper top that's on the bottle and you can pop the roller top on. So that's probably what most people do with this stress away, is you put the roller top on and you throw it in your bag, and throughout the day you can just be applying your stress away. But diffuse it, put a couple drops in your bath when you take a bath. And then peace and calming, this is one of my personal favorites. An incredible blend for relaxing, peace, calming. My kids really have always responded to this if they're having those like big emotions that they can't control. I pour peace and calming right onto them, or even I'll put it on myself so they're smelling it and it helps them relax. It's really amazing. Okay, so that is the Premium Essential Oils Starter Kit with Young Living. You can pick whichever diffuser that you want to get started with. It also comes with 2 sample packs of our beloved Ningxia Red, which is our antioxidant berry puree supplement that we take every single day to help prevent our bodies from oxidizing from the inside out and support our immune system and our brains and our eyes and our skin. And so this is an awesome blend of puree, berry puree with essential oils. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that helped you get a little bit of a foundation of what we're talking about with essential oils, some ways to use them, and just an introduction to this awesome bundle that you can get. Thanks for watching.